The log is off.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
Hi. What a punt.
You went all Hugh Grant.
I don't think I've ever said that before, like that.
I bet when we leave the episode you go, ciao.
Ta-ta for now.
TTFN.
I definitely won't say that. Sorry about that. What a knob.
I've got some big news.
Big news.
Big news. I am a crypto millionaire.
What does that mean?
So I've invested in some crypto
Yeah.
and now I'm a millionaire. Admittedly, it is a millionaire of Shiba Inu coin,
What does that mean?
not pounds. Mate, are you not up on the old crypto?
I haven't. People keep telling us to invest in it. I haven't even got any real money. No, I'm not going to buy shit, fake money.
So I'm a big spender, a big spender, big investor in crypto. £40.
Are you really?
£40.
Nice.
And I am a multi-millionaire Shiba Inu owner.
What does that mean? You keep saying it. I don't know what it means.
The crypto I've invested in. Hang on, let me get the facts up. The crypto I have invested in is Shiba Inu, which is a coin, and
I thought it was a dog.
It is, yeah. It's exactly that. It's a meme coin, and I have 1.4 million of them.
I'm not being stupid here, but I don't know what you're talking about. It sounds like you've bought a fucking coin with a dog on it and you've been ripped off.
Well, here's the interesting thing. So I've doubled my money.
So you've got 80 quid.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, sell. Come out.
Well, I tried to and I couldn't sell it. Yeah. Something went wrong on the app. And then I started to think, is this a scam? And then it dropped to like £60 again. I was like, oh fuck! But now it's back up again. So when I've doubled my money with all the fees, I'm going to sell.
Mate, I'm sure there's a lot of people who made a lot of money out of it who are a lot cleverer than me, but I'm not arsed. I don't care.
Well, you sounded really bitter there.
Well, I am bitter because people are making money and I'm not. But I just,
you got to try it. You got to invest in it first.
I don't have any money to invest in. How do you invest in something? Right? Can you invest? Like, can I make my own currency and invest that?
Yeah, I think you can. Like literally, you can. If you had like the perfect example is, so there's been a big bit of scandal recently about the Jake Paul and his brother. So they've basically been doing a pump and dump, it's called, which we were good at in the 90s. Sorry. No, so it's called a pump and dump.
I'm still thinking about what you said. I think I understand it less than crypto, but it was funny.
So you do a pump and dump.
Stop saying pump and dump.
So you can make your own coin, and then you get all your followers to buy it, and then when
that's me fucked.
When all your followers have bought it, you sell it. So we could make about 6p.
But is it not just like sort of the emperor's clothes or whatever, where someone makes them up and you're buying nothing really, are you?
Yeah, it's yeah. It's just like buying foreign currency. You know, you're investing in someone else's currency, aren't you?
Do you know what it always reminds me of? You know, crypto always reminds me of when I hear about it. Panini stickers. You know, when you used to hang on. You know, when you used to collect Panini stickers and the football stickers.
Yeah.
Like every time a World Cup comes out, you get the stickers, and you'd pay like, I don't know how much it is now, but it used to be like 60 pence a pack. And invariably they'd send out copies, so you'd get loads of the same player, but then there was one thing that was like
a badge.
Silver badge. It was really difficult to get. Yeah, like a silver shiny. And then someone would have one, and it'd be like they would get all sorts of offers for it. Like people would be offering them 50 stickers, 100 stickers for it.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it's still a fucking sticker.
Yes.
Like, and then
that's
you
like
fill your book, and then you never think about it ever again.
That's like a Pokemon card, isn't it? That didn't sound right.
Pokemon. Is that what you said?
What are they called?
Pokemon.
Or is it just Pokemon? I thought it had like a funny accent to it.
Well, Pokemon's funny when you say it.
Pokemon.
It's Pocket Monster, isn't it? That's what the thing
is. That what it is? Well, they're like sell for millions, don't they?
Yeah, they're really expensive. It's like
again back to the bloody Jake Paul and what have you. We need to call this the Jake Paul episode.
Is that the prick that fought Mike Tyson recently?
Yeah. Oh, that was sad, wasn't it?
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it, but I did see some of the lowlights of it because there was definitely no highlights.
It was just two blokes shuffling about for a bit, wasn't it?
I can't understand if it was fixed or not because the whole point of Mike Tyson is he's so aggressive, and he still is like aggressive as a human being.
Yeah, but it was a 60-year-old man fighting a 25-year-old man.
Yeah, but you don't just because you're 60 doesn't mean you lose your aggression. And he was like he had zero aggression, and he doesn't because he falls out with people all the time.
Mate, that's ridiculous to say.
Have you seen that?
I've been to care homes before where Nancy at 90 is shouting swear words at people and kicking off. It doesn't mean she could fight a 25-year-old lad in the ring. Mike Tyson's 60 years old.
But you'd go in there and shout abuse at him. And then get bad. Whereas Mike Tyson didn't. Mike Tyson's aggressions, he throws punches. He threw 18 punches, mate.
He came out he did come out quite sort of Mike Tyson-ish, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then after about 30 seconds, he was freaked.
I don't think he was freaked. I think I'm going for the conspiracy theory that it was rigged.
Would you fight anyone, for £20 million?
Yes.
Would you fight?
Yes.
Tyson Fury?
Yes.
And what would your strategy be?
I think to get the money, you've got to fight. So I'd just fucking go for it. I'd burn myself out within 12 seconds. Go with the windmills. 12 seconds in, then be like, hang on. Fuck, hang on. Oh, I can't breathe, hang on.
Yeah, he's not going to stand there and let you fucking catch up with your breath, mate. He's going to knock you clean out.
Well, then it's money for easy, isn't it? I mean, I've been knocked out 1,000,000 times, so.
Well, that's true. And not for £20 million either.
Exactly. So
probably for saying cunt to the wrong person.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think I'd have a go. I'd have a fight with anyone. Shall I tell you what makes us cringe a bit though? You know when you see MMA fighters and they start doing the kicks and and they start like kicking each other's like legs and stuff. I think, oh, that looks sore.
Yeah, that seems unfair.
I mean, I'd rather take a punch in the snoz than a kick to the shin.
You know what I don't like about MMA when they start going on the floor?
Yeah, it's just like a bit.
Doesn't it always look like a sibling fight? Like a brother and sister fighting?
Yeah, and they come out and they're like red-cheeked and stuff and like out of breath. Because he's got his hand there.
It is. I do enjoy watching boxing and stuff like that, though. But I
love the boxing. I really, really like the boxing.
That was awful, wasn't it?
Yeah. How the hell did we get to this?
Don't know.
Oh,
should we have a drink?
Yes, we should. So, for today's delight, I have Farm Yard Brew Co., which is local to me. It's in Lancaster. And this one is a testing one for you, mate.
Is it?
So, I think we've had a goes before, haven't we?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was that The one I remember was one of the best ones we've had was that lime and coconut one.
Yeah, and this
That was
is
incredible.
So gourds have got a little bit of saltiness to them and a bit of corianderiness to them. And this one is hand foraged with samphire. So obviously you're expecting a bit of salt in
I don't know what that is.
Samphire is like a vegetable that grows on seashore lines.
All right, okay. It took me a while to work that out.
It's sort of like a seaweed. So this is called On Our Doorstep.
That's
Yeah,
samphire,
it looks like that samphire. This is called On Our Doorstep because it will have been foraged in the great and mighty Morecambe Bay. I think we should crack it.
Shit.
I don't think they can, but shit, I think that basically says it all, doesn't it? It's got samphire in it. We've collected it in a basket from the shoreline. I don't know what else you want.
That smells like clothes that haven't dried properly. Oh, hang on. That's this.
I did some cooking last night before I went to the pub. So I'll be honest, I made a fish finger sandwich, so it wasn't exactly cooking. But
What? You mean you heated some shit up?
yeah, but some
Now,
bread.
Did you use the air fryer?
Yeah, I did.
Now, have you seen that Jamie Oliver has got his own air fryer series out?
Yeah, of course I have. I told you he nicked Carol's recipe, didn't he? He nicked me wife's recipe
right.
for the scones.
Yeah. Well, he didn't directly nick it, did he?
Technically
He
not.
just he did it on the telly.
Yeah, he did on the telly. Why is it disturbed you?
Yeah, I used to like Jamie Oliver, but now I think it's when he stole everyone's school dinners up for them and told kids they couldn't have turkey twisters anymore. I went right off him.
Right, let's have a look at this before we get any further.
Okay.
Cheers, buddy. Say no more, Dan. Say no more.
I've learned my lesson. Well, mate, right, I've got something to tell you. I came across something the other day, and it blew my mind, right? Right.
Was it cryptocurrency?
It was pump and dump. Right. See, I've gone again.
Right. Why is it so funny, pump and dump?
So, I'll get it. Hang on. I'll regroup.
Right.
So, what's the best ending of any TV show ever?
The best
You're
ending.
You're gonna say something, and I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Right. Okay. Sopranos.
Nah.
What else was a good ending? Before you go into good endings, can we go into bad endings?
Yeah, the best ending. So it could be good, bad, or
no. But what's the worst ending ever? I'm going to start with an opener. Dexter.
I didn't watch that.
That was a terrible ending. You had to invest heavily into like the 100 seasons it had or whatever it was.
I don't think. Oh, Lost.
Yeah, yeah. I'll go Lost.
So you think of any more good ones? Breaking Bad was pretty good.
Yeah, Breaking Bad was good. Good endings. The Rivals.
Now,
Have you watched it yet?
I haven't watched it yet, no. Should I tell you what it is? The best ending of any TV show ever.
So you're going big
all
style.
time.
Going out for a big style.
This is UK, America, across the world, across the globe.
So, and it's across the genres as well.
Across the genres. All genres.
Tell me.
Are you ready for what it is?
I want to hear it.
Byker Grove.
You fucking wanker.
Now, I feel like I should explain what Byker Grove is, because anyone under 30 is probably not listening to this. But if you are, Byker Grove was a children's drama
Ant and Deck.
set in... No, hang on.
Sorry.
Don't just shout out things. Set in a
Little Billy
fake place in Newcastle around a children's... what's that? What was it?
Borstal.
It wasn't a Borstal.
Youth
It was like a youth club. Yeah, youth club. Thank you. And basically they had them things like Grange Hill did as well. Like they had morality things, didn't they?
Yeah.
So-and-so's gay. So-and-so got shot in the eyes with paintball guns. Things that happen every day. Right? So this show went on from, I would say, the early 90s to...
Wasn't...
I think...
Sorry.
To sort of 2003 or 4, I think, when it finished. And I tell you, there's some big famous people in it. Ant and Deck. Charlie Hunnam was in Byker Grove for a little while.
Don't know who that is.
You do know who it is?
I don't.
It's
Les Baines was in it.
Who's that?
Les Baines.
What just see his name?
Famous Washington person.
I don't know who it is.
He was in Byker Grove.
Was he?
And he's also got a name, Les Baines, which is almost lesbians.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, for some reason, the writers of this decided to not just go, this is the last episode. And you would think with it being a children's thing, that, you know, they might just, you know, just have a nice story to end it. No. The last episode was, it started off as normal. And then the guy who ran the club said that Byker Grove has to close because the writers can't think of any more stories and they're going to stop writing about us. So all the characters realised that there were characters in a fictional piece of work, and it became this existential crisis. So they realised that if they asked the writers to decide their own stories, they could do it. So someone said, I want to be a rich person. Someone said, I want to be in charge of this. Someone said, I want to marry her. And then at one point, a Tyrannosaurus Rex just goes past the window because someone decided they wanted that. And then all of a sudden, they're like, they must piss the writers off or something. And they all just stop. Still like that. And then it blows up. If you don't believe us,
it's got to be on YouTube.
There's a YouTube guy who does this brilliant sort of commentary on it. And I'll link it. I'll put it in the link in YouTube, or I'll put it in the link on Instagram and one of the shorts when we do it. Mate, it's insane how good it is. You've got to see it.
So you're sticking with your proclamation that this is the best ending of any TV show ever.
Yeah, yeah.
It sounds a bit Lost-esque.
It's not though. It's because of the way it's done. So Lost had proper actors. These were like 12-year-olds from South Shields. Yeah. Oh, I didn't believe it. So I'm not real all along. Brilliant. Acting the little hearts out.
I'm gonna have to. I need the link. I need to view it.
It's mind blowing. I don't think I've done it justice explaining it. It's absolutely incredible.
I mean, the famous Ant and Deck, the famous Byker Grovers, haven't done too badly for themselves, have they?
No, I don't know what I think about it.
48-time champion of British Television Awards or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They're up against Holly Willoughby, Philip Schofield.
We don't mention that name around here.
We don't.
God.
And also, they had a little. I'll tell you what I do like about Ant and Deck. I like it when someone has a massive public wobble. So Ant McPartlin crashing his Mini into a lamppost or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then, like, mortal pissed. Now, I'm not saying I enjoy someone being in crisis or something like that, but there's something about people who are rich and famous and sort of winning at life have still got problems.
To be fair, though, he held it quite well, didn't he? He did quite well out of it. He's had a little bit of a laugh and a joke at himself. Because I think on I'm a Celebrity, I think they're really good.
Yeah, but I mean, can I just condone and drink? I'm not condoning drink driving. You're a bell end if you do that. But he was obviously going through something, wasn't he?
Let's not get too deep, mate.
Maybe he was having an existential
Fucking hell, the
crisis.
Tyrannosaurus Rex just gone past the window. I just think that with fame comes a lot of issues as well. Because they were ultra famous. They're just never left alone, were they?
Yeah. But are they ultra famous? They are in this country, but if they went to the States or something, would anyone know who they were?
This blew my mind. I was listening to another podcast. I was listening to, as everyone knows, a big fan of Bert Kreischer. I never see his name properly. Listen to their podcast, and they were no, sorry, it wasn't Bert. It was Joe Rogan. It was Joe Rogan talking to Elon Musk.
Christ.
And they were talking about... Right, okay. Mate, I want to give you... about a famous British person. You've got 3 guesses who they were talking about.
Oh, I'm not getting any clues or anything.
No clues. So Elon Musk, the richest man in the world. Joe Rogan, the most successful podcaster in the world. At one point, he had 1.5 million downloads an hour of his podcast.
Yeah, he does all right. Yeah. Slightly better than us.
But we get 1.5 minutes to listen. So go on. So they were talking about it. They were talking about...
Right, can I ask 2 questions?
You can.
Is this person dead?
Yes.
Right. Is this person more infamous than famous?
Yes.
Was it Jimmy Savile?
Yes.
Yes!
Well done. But it blew my mind that they were talking about Jimmy Savile.
Why?
Because they were talking about like how it's all corrupt and how there's loads of cover-ups for things. And
yeah,
then
but I think he is worldwide
infamous
as the world's worst.
Yeah, probably is. Yeah,
you probably can't say. I have to bleep that out.
Yeah, it was weird though. And then you think Jimmy Savile was buried in bloody Scarborough. You know, you think when you think of it like that, you just think, bloody hell.
Am I remembering this right? Did they dig him up and put him somewhere else?
I don't know if they... Yeah, I think they did, actually, because they got rid of his... He had, like, a grave that was massive overlooking the harbour. And I know they got rid of that, but I don't know if they dug him up or not, but probably did.
Bless
the
him.
big P.
I didn't mean that.
Hang on, we've gone real full circles here, but you started talking about Jamie's air fryer meals, and you never actually finished what you were going to say. Because you said you were outraged, and then never told us why.
Because I think Jamie Oliver spoils everything. And air fryer is our thing. And I don't want people to think it's his thing. What?
Do you think we're the only 3 people in the world with air fryers? Me, you, and Jamie Oliver?
3 people? Oh, right.
I know I've got excessive weight, but Jesus.
No, and I suppose... But he's just going to bring out a fucking kook book and
Of course he is.
He's going to make loads of money. I feel like we've had some good ideas.
Do you remember my best idea ever?
Mm-hmm.
Should I tell our avid listeners?
Mm-hmm.
I invented Just Eat before it was Just Eat.
Okay, explain how you think you did that, and I'll explain why you didn't.
Well, I didn't. I just had the idea of doing it way in advance of anyone actually doing it. Like years before anyone did it.
No, you just wanted to put all of the menus from the local takeaways in one place.
Yeah. So my frustration was when you wanted to order a takeaway, you used to look at paper menus, didn't you? And like, you used to know where things were on a paper menu. So I always thought that if you could just have like this thing on the internet with all the menus on, that would be brilliant. And I still think it would have been brilliant at that time.
Yeah. But would you have been able to direct through the internet page? Or would it just be would you have been able to order directly through the web page?
I think that would be the natural progression of it, but that wasn't the original thought. Because I didn't have enough programming skills to do that. So
basically, my mum was ahead of you because we had a big folder with all the menus in.
But could people go around and borrow the folder?
If they wanted to.
So, mate, Farm Yard Brewery. On Our Doorstep, hand foraged, Samphire Goes, 4.2%. Where are you?
So, I think I've let myself down a little bit because I thought this was cold because it's freezing outside, isn't it? And I left it kind of in the porch, but it's not as cold as I thought. Mine seems to. Have yours gone flat?
Yeah, it's cold as they tend to go flat.
But there's something about that that's really nice. That sort of savouriness to it.
Ones, don't you?
I do.
Pump and dump. I think that's really nice. I think we're getting to the more unusually types. That for a beer is absolutely spot on. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I did enjoy that one. And it's only 4.2%, which is quite low for us. Actually, it's really low for us, isn't it, recently?
I want to let the listeners into like one of our little bit of pre-show planning that we do. You know, all like 30 seconds of it. And I want to just when we talk about it, we sometimes think, do we need to talk about anything? And then usually we don't talk about anything that we think we're going to talk about.
And then usually you spill wine all over your keyboard.
Then I spill wine and it all goes to tits up. But I just
invariably we have a technological problem.
I want to read your text, which made me guffaw in laughter, and I want you to discuss, please.
I don't know what you're talking about, actually.
So the text was Captain Tom's country daughter.
I do remember it now. So, about an hour before we came online, because I knew this story. I can remember Captain Tom in the pandemic, shuffle about his garden. He's like 210 years old.
Yeah.
He died, bless him.
Lived in a multi-million-pound mansion. So he was obviously skint.
He probably bought for $6,000. He died, bless him, and his daughter, she was like I don't know what you call it, like a CEO of his sort of...
Well, according to your text, she was a cunt.
Yeah, well, I'm getting around to that. So all of these people thought... Because remember, the pandemic was fucking shit, wasn't it? So any little glimmer of hope, people were like, this is brilliant. This is when like, people were crying and all that. Normally, they'd just be like, see Dean shuffling around his garden. And, but this gave people hope, didn't it? Like, people donated in their thousands and... You know, I think that made millions and millions of pounds. And then this bitch just decides she built a spa with the money. Not a swimming pool or a gym. A spa? Like
Not for anyone, just for her.
Just for her. I mean, the NHS might benefit from that. I don't know. But I doubt it. And then, not only that, but... The absolute idiot didn't get planning permission for it. So it got knocked down. So Not only just to steal all that money from a charity, she built a spa with it that just ended up getting smashed to the floor. And now she's like being accused of just siphoning this money into our own accounts. Now,
So never has a sentence been more accurate in its portrayal and its description than Captain Tom's cunty daughter.
yeah. And if she listens to this,
Nail on the head.
unsubscribe. I don't apologise for what I've said.
We don't need the extra. We don't need the third subscriber. Unsubscribe.
Yeah.
Right. On that note, mate. Farm Yard Brewery, on our doorstep. Samfire goes. Is the logger on or the logger off?
Do you want us to say it, or can I do my soundboard?
You can do your soundboard.
Well, what happens if I haven't got a soundboard for the lagers on?
Well, you won't have one with the loggers on because we've never done it before.
Right, ask us again. Quickly.
Farm Yard Brewery, on our doorstep. Samfire goes. 4.2%.
The
Is the logger
logger's off.
Can't even do it right.
I said quickly.
You're like this. I was going to call you Savile there, but I'm really sorry. Take that back. Jimmy Savile was a master of the decks, whereas your soundboard is a blight on our podcast. Of course, it's a lagers off. We like a bit of salty beer. It's like those sweets we were talking about, the spunk sweets.
Yeah. Do you recall buying them yet?
Nope.
That's wild.
Gone from my memory.
Yeah. Such a good present.
Right, on that note, mate.
Yep.
Until next time. I think we've got a bit of a treat in store for next. Hey, before we go, did you manage to get your Monster Munch mayonnaise?
I can't find that anywhere.
Are
I've been in two shops.
Are you going to have to buy a bottle of eBay for £200?
I hope not. I'll have to dip into the fucking crypto. Jack Russell coins or whatever.
I went into Home and Bargains today. I thought I might get a set.
Stop.
But
What did you say it was called?
Home and Bargains.
Oh, you said Home and Bargains.
What's it
Oh,
called?
you said Home and Bargains.
What is it?
It's just called Home Bargains.
Well, I was near enough.
Home and Bargains.
There's a load of them, though, isn't there?
God.
There's Home and Bargains, and there's BM, and there's
B&M. Stop. How can you fuck this up so much? Home Bargains, B&M.
Oh,
There's another
else
one,
is
isn't there?
there?
What's
Yeah,
the other
there
one?
is.
We'll go, but they went.
no, the Ranch.
I don't know what that is.
That's like a Home Bargains.
The range.
BM.
It's the range.
Not the
Come and get your bargains. Yeah.
Oh, and they've got that foreign one, haven't you? The Lidl. And the Aldi. Right, well, since I don't know my cheap shop vernacular, I'm going off in the huff.
All right.
Till next time.
I'll see you next time.
All right.
Bye.